In this video, I am going to walk through an ad account and audit it in real time to show you guys exactly what I'm looking for in terms of efficiency, effectiveness, and scale opportunities. I have done this for countless brands. Over the last 8 years, I've worked with over 150 brands, generating millions of dollars in revenue for our clients. And I want to give you the behind the scenes look into how we are taking a prospect, potential client, auditing their account, and then putting together some strategic recommendations during the pitch process. So if you're interested in seeing me audit an account, let's get into it. Guys, my name is Chris Morano, founder of Bluewater Marketing, an agency that specializes in scaling 7-figure D2C brands to 8 figures and beyond using paid media, retention, creative, and Google ads. And so that's what we're going into today, specifically the meta side of things, where I'm going to walk through what an account structure looks like currently, what it should look like, and what we do to scale these stores. So without further ado, let's hop into the ad account. All right, guys, so we are in an ad account. I'm looking at a 6-month time frame, give or take here, June 1st to December 9th. And you can see they've spent $104,000. We have a return of 3.84x on the account level. You guys can see these ROAS actually look really good. So the question may be, well, why are they looking to improve results? What starts to happen is you guys can see there's currently 5 campaigns going, but we have some boosted posts, an engagement, and then prospecting, testing, and retargeting. Prospecting and testing in theory is 2 of the same things. So we're going to dive a little bit in. You guys can see, like, from a retargeting perspective and even this testing, our frequency is looking a little bit high, 8 times for retargeting. So what I'm seeing there is like overall cost per purchase is phenomenal, but probably a little opportunity to reduce budget or increase the audience size. So from a testing perspective, let's go in. So we see test 001. Let's see, date of last significant edit. I'm going to move that all the way to the top so I can understand when things were launched. So last edit was November 15th, which was give or take a month ago at this point. So I'm not going to get into what they're targeting because I think that is proprietary information. Within the testing, you see that these have been running since August 4th. October 8th, August 29. There's only 5 ads. So historically, what I want to do is if we start to run out of ads in an ad set, the key is to always put more in. If we're truly doing a testing campaign, we're testing different creative assets, different copy, audiences, landing pages, etc., it's really important that we're not just leaving 2 ads in there, because essentially what's happening now is this is more or less becoming an evergreen or scale campaign, even though by the naming convention, it should be a testing ground for finding new winners. Now we can see these 2 are crushing. I mean, we have volume behind one of these. It's 723 purchases, cost per purchase is $24, AOV at 100, amount spent 17,000, generated 70,000. So overall, like, this is a winning ad. If you guys have ever heard the expression a winning ad, this is it. The key to it, though, is to understand why is it a winning ad and can we iterate off of that to make even better ads. If you guys are finding this video useful so far, click the link down below, hit thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. I put out videos twice a week for you so that you can learn how we're doing things so that you can scale your store. Hopefully someday call us. So going into this, we're seeing clearly we have a winning ad here. Okay, fantastic. What else are we doing within this ad account that is potentially prohibiting actual scale? So now what I want to do is I want to go into the prospecting. And within here, we see over the last 6 months, there's essentially been 1 ad set that is running. So in theory, what's not happening in this ad account is actually the most important part, and nothing is happening other than running with what is working, which based on frequency, we're at a 3. This most likely, let's just check in the last 30 days, we're at a 2. So like the audience is still there, the size is still there, but what we're not doing is we're not testing. So we're going to go back, open up the time frame, and we're going to look within here. What I'm seeing is the exact same problem within the other campaign is happening here. And that is where scale becomes challenging when we only have one ad running. So within this, again, 3.75x, conversion rate 4.38. We're talking about $71,000 spent with $250,000, a little bit more than that generated. So we've found 2 winning ads, and it looks like we've only tested in this time frame 2 others. So we're running into Meta not seeing enough going into this ad account in order to scale even further. Because in theory, if we were to take 80% of the budget and keep pushing it towards these 2 ads, 10% of the budget or 20% of the budget, continuously test, we would find more winners because this product is unique and yet there's huge mass market appeal. So from here, what I want to start doing is understanding the messaging. How are we positioning these products to the consumer? So I'm going to go into a different ad account so I can show you guys how we're testing and scaling effectively. But before we get into that, again, if you guys are finding this useful, if you love meta ads, if you have a Shopify brand, click the link below, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, join my free Facebook group where you have me communicating with you to help you grow your stores. Let's get back into the video. What we're seeing here is we're showing a different campaign that is currently one of ours. And we have a total of $240,000 spent, $1.2 million generated, an average of a 4.89x. Now, the names are blurred out so you can't see, but this is a scale campaign. This is a scale campaign. And then this is a test campaign. This is a test campaign. And then this one right here is actually a bid cap campaign. You can see we're really not spending much money there, but our efficiency is through the roof. If you want to know more about bid caps, click this link right up here where I break down how to set up and calculate your bids for bid caps. But let's get back into this one. So what we have, and I'm going to just show you guys the test campaign. So we have this test campaign set up, and the way we're structuring these is that we have a creative test running against statics, a creative test running against different statics, and then another creative test running against different statics. All of these have the exact, within the ad set itself, have the exact same copy. So we're not testing anything else other than the static image. We can see this one is crushing at a 4.9x with some volume behind it. Can dive deeper into it. We have a 6.6, a 5.79, and a 3.01. Slight variations between each image, and that is what all we want to find. We want to find the slight variances that outperform our top performers. So that's how you should be structuring it. Then we have the other test campaign where we have a copy test running. So with 4 ads, same exact creative asset against 4 different copy. You can see this one is performing best. $651 spent, 7,000 generated at an 11x, 5.38. So we have different ways of determining this one is working really well. Going deeper into that, we have a performance tracker. For our clients, the way we are able to test creative at scale, literally hundreds of ads every single month, is by, so essentially we have concept, concept 2, concept 3, concept 4, sorry for the spelling. And in this, we have launched, we have winner, and we have show closed, and we have losers, descending order. So every single month, we are creating multitude of different creative assets for our clients. And what you can see here is we have them all selected, and then we have the creative type. So UGC, the theme, we can be trust builder. We have all these different criteria that we are using to track, to establish winners, losers, what's been tested, what hasn't. Might seem like a lot for you guys, but this is the only way to do it at scale. If we're creating 50 images per month for a client and 20 videos per month, that's 70 assets per month within a specific design round that we need to track. The only way to do that and then have the historical data to say, hey, we've done enough question themed ads. None of them worked against this specific angle. We need to iterate and revise our strategy. That is the way you audit an account, find opportunities, create an effective structure within an ad account, and then test creative effectively, and then track all of it through to see what actually performs and why. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, click the link below, hit subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, ask me any questions that you may have. I'm here to answer each and every one. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video.